It's coming up to the end of May, and that means one thing: the Isle of Man TT Road Race, the biggest, fastest, longest race in the world. So this week, it's all about motorcycles. So this is a CBR 900RR. This is a 1999 model. It was found in a barn, and we bought it for £400 as a restoration project with our students. The whole bike's been gone through. It was stripped right down. We've had new bearings, new chain, new sprocket. It's completely had a repainted tank. We've cleaned some of the fairings up and some nice shiny bits. New exhaust can. It was in a complete and utter state. We spent a lot of money on it, servicing it. We've done the valves. We've done all the filter on it. The students have done a great job doing it. We've had the wheels painted as well. This is a really fast bike. In 1999, your money couldn't buy you much quicker, unless it was a Hayabusa. This is a BMW K1200R. It's a 1200cc, 162 horsepower. It's got a lot of torque. It's a big power motorcycle, and it's sort of a sports tourer naked. It's a funny looking thing, but I really like it. It's got a duo lever, apparently according to BMW, front suspension, which is a wishbone and a shock absorber in front of it, and that keeps the bike stable under braking. It's got ABS and a shaft drive at the rear. Shaft drive means there's no chain, there's sort of an extension out the gearbox to run a gear and run the back wheel. It's a really nice bike, big active Pro Grip on it, lots of power, and it's comfortable, and it's got heated grips. The last two motorcycles are completely standard. You don't see that a lot at Top Fuel Teachers. This one is the first of our modified ones. This is a CBR 929 2001 model. It completely revolutionised Fireblades. It was the first Fireblade to have fuel injection, a 17-inch front rim, and USD front forks. Now the owners modified it, and we'll get to a bit of that later. It's got a short stubby exhaust on it. It's got some nice rear sets and some clip-on bits and some suspension gold bits, and it's been painted in a Repsol colour. It's actually on its second engine. It's got a race-tuned engine in it, we think. We're not quite sure, but that's what we bought it as. And it's going to go on the dyno later. And we'll come back and we'll show you how much horsepower it's actually got over standard. So, the rear end, a single-sided swing arm on a Fireblade. They haven't done that before. This actually was from a VFR 800, and we modified it and grafted it onto the original suspension. It makes it look really good. We've got the rim painted the same as the Repsol colour. The GP modified race exhaust really shows it off with no clutter on this side. It handles really well actually. Some people don't believe us, but it does. You can see that from the blistering on the tyres. Like I said, 2001, Fireblade and Honda changed the game with this motorcycle, but they had to keep up with other bikes such as the R1. And another CBR. This is a very special motorbike. This is a CBR 1000RR, a 2007 model, and this bike was built to commemorate John McGuinness's average 130-mile-an-hour lap of the Isle of Man TT. Now that is really quick, and they only made 10 of these bikes, and this is one of them. And he's actually signed it. The man himself, John McGuinness, has signed this motorcycle. It's got carbon crankcases, it's got special discs on it, and it's an amazing HM plant colour. This is a brilliant motorcycle, and it looks really good, and it's got about 172 horsepower. It's a really good looking thing, and I wish it was mine, but as you can tell, someone likes Fireblades. All our students get the opportunity to work on all these bikes, including this one. This is a GSXR 1100 from 1989. This thing is an absolute rocket ship, considering it came from 89. The stylings, the looks, the colours are really retro and really cool. It's got an oil-cooled engine with 155 horsepower. Now we're modifying this one to go down Pendine Sands for the British land speed record. That's in Wales. I don't think we're going to set any records, but we'll give it a go. It's got a Vance & Hines exhaust from America, specifically made for drag racing. There's hardly any baffles in that, and it is really loud. We've taken the crankcases off, swing arm wheels, and polished them up to make it look really good. We've also lowered the stance and lowered the bike to make it better handling over speed. We might stretch it out to make it even better, but we're not sure yet. This is a really good looking motorcycle. So, good luck to everyone riding at the TT this year, and come back next week for more crazy stuff that we build at Top Fuel Teachers.